It's taken you a little bit of time to get to this point. The last time that you had any stretch of the imagination for civilization, you guys talked to Mama. You had that prophecy, and then you headed down into the jungles, where you find yourself now outside of Camp Righteousness. Upon pulling up to Camp Righteousness, you see that there is a fire that is burning in this area, giving off a little bit of smoke, and then the remains of what looks like a building that has been burning slowly over time. Everything appears to be quiet. What do you do?
I would like to peek into that tent right in front of us.
The tent right in front of you?
Yep, see if there's anybody in there. Hello?
I'm gonna do a check for signs of life, like just a visual as far as I can see from where I'm standing, tracks or anything like that.
Alright, so you're checking that stuff. Go ahead and give me an investigation check or a perception check, whichever one goes for you. For Drizz, you put your head inside of that tent and you call out. You notice that the age has degraded the canvas, mold started to grow. What could have counted as bedding for a time is like loose and discarded, and you started to notice where like rats have pulled bedding out in order to make some stuff. As soon as you flap the stuff to the side, you see things, centipedes, millipedes, a bunch of the jungle creatures starting to make their way around. Dredd, you're looking around. You definitely notice footfalls have been around here, but due to their random nature, you can't tell exactly the number, but you do know that they're barefoot and they're of a smaller humanoid size. Adam, is Shia'la doing anything? And Jay, is Zarion doing anything?
Well, that didn't do much.
I would like to first, this is supposed to be a friendly camp area where we're at right now.
So to refresh your memory, this is where no, it's good because we're just jumping into this. I have no problem with giving you guys the synopsis of what your characters would already know. This is where the Order of the Gauntlet had set down, and this was originally the spot that they were encamped, and then they kept getting hit by undead until they got a major run through of undead, and that caused them to abandon, obviously within a hurry, because you're noticing that a lot of the tents have wear and tear. There's little slash marks through them, claws, stuff like that. It looks like it's been run through and then picked over throughout time.
Could you pull up the big map real quick, please?
Sure.
Just so that way I can see, because I do believe last I checked we were... Oh, we're at Camp Righteousness right now?
Correct.
Okay. I just didn't know the name of it. Apologize.
It's all good.
Good to know. Okay. Because we know about the undead and stuff, I'm going to use a channel of divinity. It's divine senses for the next 10 minutes, or until you are incapacitated. You have the incapacitated condition. You can locate any celestial, fiends, or undead within 60 feet, and you know the creature's type. In the same radius, you can also detect the presence of any object that has been consecrated or desecrated as the hallow spell.
There are no undead within 60 feet of you.
And it is for 10 minutes, and I want to step up here when I do.
Okay.
Pop it off.
You do notice that over in... Let me ping it.
I'm going to stay next to him.
Over in this area right here, you are getting some sense of undead.
I kind of, not intentionally, but turn and shoulder check you because I don't see you. Like, you can see that I'm looking through, and I just bump you and go straight for it. And I'm like, undead. And that's all I do when I push past you, and I walk straight for it. Sword in hand, shield in the hand, looking something like this on my guy.
All right.
I'm gonna...
Love it.
That's what I'm doing, and I just start walking that way.
As you start to approach that Axebeak, you notice that it's a little bit younger. It starts to dart from side on there. It looks young and confused.
Murder face?
It does not respond.
What are you going on about? Somebody should probably handle that. I'm gonna handle this, and I just keep walking.
What are Hassan and...
I like beasties. So, 1 second here.
Sorry, I'll stop. I'll move back.
I am going to... Yeah, no, I'm just going to try Try some of my animal handling. I'm gonna pretend it's like a hook horror that I want to make friends with, and I'm just gonna kind of pull out maybe like a little bit of food, throw it far towards them, maybe a little bit more in the center, and then I'm just gonna stand back and be cool.
All right, you throw that food in there. Give me that animal handling check, and then Zarion, as you're drawing closer there, you definitely feel the presence of an undead in that small building.
In that small building, got you.
Yep. It begins to grow a little bit erratic and then sees the food and calms down. It looks like this is possibly the first food it's had in a little bit. That pen looks like it's been completely picked clean, and you notice places where it looks like the pen had been strained against, almost like this thing has been trying to get out. What are Shia'la and Drizz doing? Kuasha, the druid,
Kuape.
and Kuape, his Vegapygmy. I'm just gonna call the Vegapygmy Root, so that way I don't get him. So Kuasha and Root are sitting there next to the boats, talking with Hassan. They're getting everything like put together, and he says, "Hey, what do you guys want me to do over here?" And Hassan disappears into the woods to go to the bathroom. So that's his plausible reason for why he's not here.
That'd be on the leader to say.
So
We
This
we
is
do
probably-
need somebody to guard the boats and the material. Can you kind of string them together and take them towards the center of the river and just kind of anchor and wait for us?
You want me to bring the boats out to the center? What about those two boats right there? And he points to the ones that are a little bit to the south.
Those will be what we use to get to you if necessary.
Okay, so he's gonna go with Hassan, and they're gonna anchor the boats off on the outside.
Does that sound reasonable to everybody? I just don't want our stuff to become
Sounds
a
great.
target. All right.
Leave the quartermaster with all the stuff.
I'm gonna throw a little bit more food to the Axebeak.
I would like to, before, if we were doing it in like an order, I was letting everybody else go before. I was gonna throw a big piece of fish that I had. That's why. I was just
Yeah.
waiting.
Absolutely.
I'll be like, this should help. I'll throw that and then just walk, like beat feet. There's something dead in there, and I will kill it.
All right.
I'm moving over here by the boats and whatever this thing is underneath it, and just doing a perception and just inspecting to see if there's anything over here that could be useful, or maybe I don't know, maybe there's a map laying around in here or something. Just taking a peek, see what we have over here.
You take a look in there, you notice that it's actually been used before, and there are little bits of serviceable gear around there.
Yeah, I'm gonna collect whatever's serviceable.
All right. Basically like fishing line, tackle, stuff like that. Some little gill nets, those other
I'll take
things.
it. Doesn't weigh much.
All right. What is Drizz doing?
I'm gonna recon this area. It's trying to. Yeah. So as they went over there, I just going over here and doing recon.
All right. So you notice that the larger tents primarily are tents that had probably been used for meetings and command structure and stuff like that. The other smaller tents, same thing. Various states of disrepair, molded, cut, all that other stuff. And then you do notice that this used to be a hard stand building. You notice, well, give me a religion check.
Religion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll my heroic inspiration on that, if that's okay.
Gotcha.
Because I feel like this is important. God dang it.
You notice that it's religious, but it's been burnt. You notice like half burned down hymnals, places that look like it's set up for worship, stuff like that. It looked like this place was once a point of reverence. Now you can't tell because half of it's burned down. There's areas of it that are kind of still smoking and smoldering. Anything of value might be lost. You'd have to poke around in there for a little bit to check.
All right, I'll poke around, come back to me, and we'll see if I can find anything else in there.
All right. I believe Jay was heading up that way.
I hope it's okay that I put that on there. It was 60 feet.
Gotcha.
In
So
every
that's
direction.
I'm gonna go ahead and remove it, but that's the only place that you're picking up any undead is in that little thing right there. You notice the cutout shape of a crescent. This looks like to be a privy, a latrine, an outhouse, a shit box, if you will.
Kinda.
No, it definitely is.
So as much as I like the Axebeak, I am going to be staying with the other kind of forward assault there.
Gotcha.
You open the door, and I will kill it.
Noted. Go ahead and step back, please.
Just go to
My
the
friend.
side. I'll stand in front of it.
No, I am gonna stand to the right of me, if you don't mind. I'm a big fan of speed, surprise, and violence of action. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the door.
All right.
Oh, then I will stand right here, and have my whip ready.
All right, the door flies apart and sparks and shatters, illuminating the inside. You don't see anything, but you are still getting that presence.
But I can be. Wait, give me just a second. I'm trying to just understand channels, so I only know where they're located and what kind they are. Correct?
Yes, it's definitely an undead, and it's definitely in that area. Unmistakable.
What do we
I'm gonna
see
light-
as far as what's inside there?
I'm
Like
gonna
after I
light my torch. I'm gonna put my whip away, use my action, whatever I have to do. I'll light a torch and drop it into the privy.
All right, as you light the torch and drop it down, it falls into the compost that's down there, and then you see a disheveled humanoid in what looks like ramshackled, decomposing scale mail armor. And it looks blankly at the flames as it trudges chest deep through this human waste. It walks towards it, and then it envelops it, and then it goes dark down there. It seems that's the source of your undead.
So
You see this shit? Not the actual shit. Like the zombie.
So I just look at Zarion and say dibs.
Go ahead, shoot it. That's all you blast the bitch. I don't care.
Do I have a good eyesight on this thing from where I'm standing?
It will be more than easy enough for you to just take it out should you so choose.
I am blasting that thing.
You blow its head clean off as it slowly sinks into the poop. And then you see a couple bubbles. And you could have swore that there was a hand that started to come up, and then it goes like this, and then as it dives back down.
Nice. And do I sense that presence anymore?
It is gone. He has been terminated.
Love it.
While they're over there killing undead, I'm gonna check all 4 of these tents.
I did.
You checked the tents?
Yeah, I checked everything there, and except I'm digging deeper into here.
What about these 2 tents? You checked these?
I did.
Okay, well I'll come over here and help Ford dig.
Oh, perfect.
All right, you're going around, you're looking around, and you see where the mantle is for the fireplace. You drag your hand across, wiping away a little bit of soot and debris, and then your hand catches on something. You pull it up. It is a silvered holy symbol of Tyr, and it is worth 25 gold pieces.
All right, I will grab that. All right, and then I'm gonna make my way over to where they went, and I noticed the Axebeak. We're like, oh, as he's eating something, I'm gonna speak to animals.
All right, you cast Speak with Animals?
Yes.
I'm just curious. Is that a ritual or at all?
It is
Should
a
be.
10-minute.
Yeah, 10-minute ritual.
So if you
Should-
cast it as a ritual,
It's-
it takes the casting time plus 10 minutes. But if he just wanted to burn the spell slot, he could start using it immediately. Plus
Just
the spell
curious.
slot.
Just trying to know the spell.
Gotcha.
So I just kind of bloop, 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 fingers, be like, hello?
Help! Save me! I'm trapped! I'm stuck!
Can you tell me what happened here?
I was coming through here to go down to the river to drink and possibly eat some fish, and I got excited and I jumped in. Some stuff scared me.
Oh, was there anybody here? Human?
What are humans?
They look like me.
Oh, I see people who look like you sometimes. I run away. They're not nice. You
Should
people
ask
are
him
nice.
What direction, if he knows.
Yes. Did you see anybody go into that temple? That thing right there? As I point to it.
Some humans, they look at the place, but they don't go in. They tore tree limbs off.
Alright, yeah. We got a zombie problem. Do you have family near here?
Yes.
Somewhere you can go?
Yes, let me out. I'll run to them.
Wait,
You guys can't hear them. You understand them?
are you translating?
You're,
You just hear
you're talking, and then it's answering you back,
Yeah.
and it's doing a brap, but you hear it in your head. Everybody else, it basically sounds like talking to chickens.
All right. So I'm just gonna repeat exactly what we said. Probably some zombies running around. He didn't see anybody go in that temple. He wants to get out and go back to his family. You guys cool with that?
Tell him we'll do it on one condition.
What's that?
He needs to guard our boats until we get back out of this thing.
But the boats are already out on the lake or the river.
Yes, but our escape boats that are anchored out there
Do
Our
we
escape
really want
boats
to?
are right here.
to an ambush.
Do we really want to put this little guy in jeopardy?
No.
Okay, I tell
I
you
think
what.
we should just let him go.
I tell you what. I'll say to the Axebeak, say, if we let you out, can you do me a favor?
What?
See those little things down by the water? They look like wood. They're boats.
Yes, I see them.
Can you watch those? And if you see anybody coming, squeak as loud as you can and then run home. Can you do that for me?
Yes, I do that.
Perfect. I'm opening the gate. Cool.
I reach out and ask, Can you ask him if I could just pet him when he walks by? I'll give him another fish, another piece of my fish.
What's your name, feller? What's your name? Do you have a name?
Kick and Wing.
Kick and Wing.
Hi.
Can my friend just touch you? He admires you so much. He'll give you a fish if that's okay.
Sure, if I get a fish.
I hold the fish in one hand and hold my other hand out so that way I can touch him, and I'll lay it down in front of him.
All right.
He lets you pet him, and then he starts walking that way, and then he looks over and he sees somebody and he's like, help, 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 and he starts running away.
Yes.
And he is out of there.
I did not specify, so I love it.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Well, I feel good about that decision, gentlemen. He was.
I
just a
feel
young-
great about that decision because I got the pet and Axebeak. Thanks. Appreciate
I
it.
don't know if it tastes like chicken.
But he did tell us that he did not see anybody go into that temple. So, but there could be somebody in there prior to him getting here. What do you guys
Well,
think?
I say we
Knock
move
on
to
the door,
temple.
see if it's open.
What's this door look like?
So as you approach that area, it is a large open door. You can see that there used to be some sort of access control mechanism. It looks like all that stuff's been pulled down and off to the side.
Zarion, your spidey sense is tingling.
Nope.
Do we see any way to open this door?
It's already open. It's just a large area that opens to the inside.
All right.
I'm going in.
Yeah. Likewise.
I'll be right behind you guys.
All right. The ceiling is about 23 feet high, draped with cobwebs, a stone-tiled floor covered in a thick layer of mud and creeping vines. As you enter, blown-in leaves swirl with the introduction with people in there. You notice that it is about, see, each one of those is, it's about 20 feet by 20 feet. It looks like a solid floor.
Okay. I'm gonna
Can we
check for
see well
traps.
in there, or is it dark?
It's dark. Those of you who have dark vision, it basically becomes a shade of gray due to your night vision.
Okay, I have dark vision. Good.
So you notice that if you look in old flooded out houses, you can see like a layer of silt on the floor, dry leaves, stuff like that. That's where it's at.
I'd like to do a check for traps.
All right, roll me a 1d4.
Not to be that guy, but I also want to point out that I have superior night vision.
I'm counting that.
Dark vision.
And you have the eyes of the devil.
Yeah. No,
So-
wait. No. Yeah, I do.
So you
No, I don't.
devil sight? Is it Eldritch
No, I
Infiltration?
have Devil's Mind. Wait. Okay.
I thought that was the combo that you're going for was
No,
darkness and
Devil's
devil
Sight.
sight.
Yeah,
Yep.
Devil's Sight. Yep.
So yeah, basically like you can see shades of color and stuff like that. It's a little bit better than everybody else's.
Yeah.
You are walking around, it is just a large area, and then you look a little bit further up, it looks like there's a 7-foot high ledge that ends up going through. Is there anybody else who is following along with him?
Oh yeah, I'm right behind him.
Alright,
Sure, I will.
roll me that 1d4, Jay.
Bam. That's a 1. Ooh.
The floor opens up. Both of you fall 20 feet down. You take 6 hit points worth of damage as you fall at the bottom of a pit. You notice that this thing was set up as a pitfall trap. No real rhyme or reason on why it didn't push for Dredd and it did for Zarion. You're now 20 feet down in this pit and you notice that the edges are lined so that way you could shimmy across if you so choose, but you gotta get your way out of there first.
Why don't you throw your whip up and we'll pull you?
Because it's 20 feet, not 10. If you really want, you can put your hand down and I'll whip it. I am a Goliath. So I guess I actually put my height down on this. I do.
So you do that allows
I am
you to become large size for 10 minutes as a bonus action.
I am also 7'6". So with a 10 foot, that'd be set. I could actually just toss you up the.
Yeah. Put down your
I could
feet.
just toss you my whip.
Or you could toss me.
So fun fact about that, and one of the things that I looked up, your guys' maximum carrying capacity is your strength score times 15. Guess who has the largest strength score in the party?
Not me.
No, it is you at a 13. Everybody
Oh
else
my
pretty
God.
much it's their dump stat.
Yeah. I can't throw you. I ain't got no. Fuck you. I say that to your face. Like you can throw me. I'm like fuck you.
Okay.
Now, with
right.
your Goliath stature, you do double that carrying capacity. So you go from, I think it's 390 is your carrying capacity that you have. But that's like for all your gear and whomever else you're carrying. You're built
Yeah.
like that.
Then I double it.
And then you double
Oh,
it
no,
if you
no,
move
no.
to large size.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd be at like 700 and something.
Okay, just give me a second. Let me
So
look around.
I could do it,
What do I see?
but I'm not going to right
Or
now.
does anybody have a rope?
What do I see down here?
It's 20 feet. You notice that there are, looks like long dead bones of various animals, other adventurers. Anything that was down there is moth-eaten, lost to time. It doesn't look like there's anything down there to be concerned, but you are noticing that it goes further up. You guys are in the 20-foot pit. There is a small ledge which can be traversed safely with a successful DC 10 acrobatics check.
I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna parkour my ass up there.
I got a +4 acrobatics. Want me to try it?
So you
Are you
have
in
to
the
be
pit?
up on the rim in order to be able to make it out. But we'll say with that, you're able to run up and grab on to the lip. And from there, it's not too difficult for you to pull your own self up. So we'll say that you made it out with that.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a rope down to Zarion since nobody thought to throw us a rope, guys.
Hey, I didn't go in the temple. I'm watching the boat, so I don't know what's going on.
I asked you
Nobody's-
had a rope.
Watching the
Because we have nobody watching the boat. Our friend ran away, remember?
They took the boat, Hassan and...
No, our rowboats.
Oh, the other rowboats? Yeah.
I'm keeping watch unless somebody's yelling for help. I didn't hear anything.
So how?
I didn't yell for help. I don't need help. I just said ow really loud.
Okay, so how far across are we? Can we effectively get out of this thing?
You guys can. You're
Okay,
able to
cool.
get out, get back up there. You see
So we've
that
got
ledge.
a 20-foot gap to get to what? Another door?
I'm half tempted to smack you on the ass and give you 6 health. Should I save that for like if we get in a fight and I need to heal myself?
I'll take care of it.
Okay. I just figured I'd ask you before I just, do it.
I appreciate it.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it. So what do we see across from
Consent
us?
is a big
there-
thing in my life.
So across there, what you're seeing is a ceiling. Again, it's about 23 feet, draped in cobwebs. It looks like there's a section that passes through, and then on the other side of those cobwebs is a 7-foot high ledge.
Alright. I'm gonna shimmy over to by that ledge and do my acrobatics to try to get up there.
All right, so acrobatics successful DC 10.
I don't see my character. Is he in there somewhere?
Yeah, there you go. I'll put you.
So I don't click the acrobatics, correct?
You will click the acrobatics, it'll roll for you, and then if it hits above a 10, you successfully make it using the lip to the other side. All right, you make it over to the other side. You are standing there on the lip. It looks like there's a bunch of cobwebs that span from one side to the other, so this gives you the impression that nothing has been through here in a very, very long time.
I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna use one of my luck. I don't want to fall again.
Probably a good idea. You
Yeah.
take another 6 points of damage.
I have a question. about that. Just so because I'm curious. I know I have intercept, and it talks about like when my friends are targeted by stuff. But with my reaction and the shield and stuff, is it possible that I could try to catch him since he?
I already
was-
re-rolled it, dude. I'm good to go.
I was just curious.
So if
So
you
you don't
had,
have
if
to
you had
waste
an
your
ability that
luck point.
specifically said like slow fall would be perfectly acceptable
Gotcha.
in positions like that. There are things that allow you to do that stuff. The intercepting fighting style is very much like if you're next to somebody and they're targeted, you can do this thing.
Understandable.
And then while we're waiting there, I am also gonna heal myself for those 6.
Gotcha.
Are we just going or are we taking turns at this point?
I figure what we could do is probably put it on some sort of turn order.
So what I was thinking actually at this point is because we've got that, we can throw that rope and we can set up a rigging to help everybody across.
what are you gonna attach it to?
Isn't there a ledge there? I guess. Okay, never mind. Good luck, guys. I'm
So
just gonna.
I
pray
might have
for 'em.
misspoken before. I will say that there is that 20 feet of stuff that fell down, and then you guys got back up there, and then where the area that you're at right now is the same level as it was previously. It's just covered in cobwebs.
And there's a 7-foot, or there's a ledge 7 feet above us, right?
Let me ping that really quick because they don't do that good. This is the 7-foot ledge.
Okay, that's what I'm going for. I want to figure out what's.
Yeah. Likewise.
All right.
That's what I'm moving towards.
So I need whomever is heading across there to go ahead and roll me a DC 13 dexterity saving throw as
Yep.
a bunch of spinning blades begin to push their way out of the crevices of the wall.
DC 13.
If you failed, you are taking 18 slashing damage. If you succeed, you are taking half of that.
I don't see. Okay.
Ouch!
So Dredd takes 9 slashing damage as a whole bunch of blades come out, chewing up the cobwebs. And then if you look at your character sheet, let me take a look really quick because you did a check. There should be something right below it that says. And then what we'll do is you pretty much got it. We'll just add 4 to that instead of the 2, so you got a 16, so you got a 2, so you only take 9 points of slashing damage as it looks like these blades come out, slash around, and then come back in there, and you hear Zarion, what are you doing?
Well, I'm seeing all this. I'm like, I'm not gonna go yet. I'm gonna wait and see what happens so that way I can try to time it. Do I hear the clicking as well?
Oh yes, it's very apparent. It sounds like something winding back up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to. I'll start a count on how long it takes until the blades start going again. That way I set up a good time to go through it.
So are we past a point where these things are going to hit us again?
You don't know yet. We'll cover that next round. Drizz, what are you doing?
No, okay.
I'm still on watch. I'm hearing a lot of commotion in there.
You do.
You're hearing it.
All right.
You guys good in there?
At this point,
I would have hollered for him by now. I mean, I think you should have been up. Like, I would have already hollered for him.
So initiative, you can either
but...
take 10 or you can go ahead and roll for initiative.
What? I'm sorry, who was that? What?
So you can either take 10, so that's pretending that you rolled 10 and then adding a dexterity and initiative modifier to it, or you can go ahead and roll and risk it for the biscuit and try to go sooner than everybody else.
Initiative is what I'm rolling?
Correct. Unless you just
I
want
got
to stay
one
at
more.
13.
I got one more. I got 14. Let's go.
Where are you, initiative?
It should be by your armor class.
There it is.
There you go. Look at that. And Drizz, are you taking 10 or are you?
Oh, you want me in initiative?
I'm giving you the opportunity. Even if you just pass your turn, you still get an opportunity.
Yeah. I'll take the 10.
Gotcha. All right. So seeing everything happening, Shia'la's perception slows down. You hear the tick, 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 tick. It is your go. What would you like to do? You can feel free to ask any questions. I'm not putting you on the clock on that.
I want a quick, because obviously there's traps. So I'm wanting to use a perception check to see if we're going to trigger anything else or if we're still in the path of where those blades came out. I want to know if movement right now is necessary or, like I'm saying, I don't want to trip any more traps because clearly there are some.
So you've heard before of tombs in ancient delves. This seems to be set up to where it's recharging itself. You think that if you stay in this area, you will probably be hit again.
All right, I can still see all right, so I'm gonna carefully, being aware of what's underneath my feet, surroundings, wires, anything, even spider webs, anything. I'm gonna slowly move forward because I think the spot that we're in is still the kill zone.
So there's a ledge 7 feet over you.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I came over here. Screw it. I'm gonna try to get up to that ledge.
All right, give me an athletics check. We'll say it's a DC 10.
Athletics or acrobatics? Sorry.
Athletics. You're pulling yourself up.
Okay.
Nice. Feeling the impending doom coming your way, you easily pull yourself up. And you are hesitant to step on anything, but you see in front of you a tiled floor with going out another 20 feet, another 7 foot high ledge. Up further than that, it looks like from your area of perception, you can see what looks like a locked door up there.
My guess is these ledges are the safe way getting across.
Is that your turn?
7 feet's not that far. Dredd, can you make it up or do you need help? Do you need me to lay down and extend my arm down there? Logan?
I don't know if he's talking. He's muted.
All I can see is the top of this.
Yeah, the dice have not liked me. I might need the assist.
All right. So I'm going to lay prone and dangle my arm down over.
All right. That'll give him advantage on his athletics check to get up there.
All right.
All right. So that is your turn. Next up is Zarion.
I'm still waiting. I'm counting how long it takes it. That was this area. I'm trying to.
That's the area with the cobwebs.
This right here
Correct.
was where they got. And then my question was, I was trying to hear it, but I didn't catch it right away. Did they come out of the ground or were they swinging? I didn't catch that.
The spinning blades came out and did like this figure 8 motion and then came back in. So imagine it to be kind of like a blender.
Gotcha. Got you. And then I would also like to notate, like, I'm basically watching where their feet were as well, so that way I can make sure that I don't touch that, like, feel like where the triggered spot was, or the triggered area was.
All right.
Because it sounds like it's gonna happen again, so I feel like it's gonna happen again. I'll just wait for that to happen.
So you are waiting. You still hear it. It sounds like it's winding up. A kinetic energy. A macabre Jack in the Box. In any second now, you're just waiting for the pop goes the weasel. If that's your turn, next up
Yeah. Over here on the ledge that you were talking about?
Yeah, it's going to be a DC 10 acrobatics.
Got it.
So you're starting to slip and falter. You feel like you're going to be falling in, unless there's anything that you're going to try to do.
21. I had advantage on it.
I'm having a hard time. How do you have advantage on acrobatics?
It says I have advantage on acrobatics. My character sheet. Oh, okay. See it. I guess I'll use my luck token.
Okay, so we'll get a reroll.
Can I take
on that?
Can I take the advantage that I rolled, or no? Do you want me to reroll? Because the other one was a 21. It was a 9 and 21.
Well, we'll say it's a. We'll go with that. You're able to right yourself and keep yourself there.
Okay, that's my turn. Thank you.
Gotcha. All right, Drizz, it is your go. You are hearing all this activity going on. You glance back and you notice that amongst the pile there is this piece of wood that looks like it might have at one time had writing on it, but it got pulled off and haphazardly pushed to the side.
That piece of wood is where I'm standing?
It is, we'll say, by the feet, around by where you're standing. It looks like people took whatever was barricading this place and pulled it off and pushed it to the side.
All right. I picked that up, and then do I know the language?
Yeah, it's written in common. It says danger. Stay out.
All right, I'm gonna take that, and these are 5 feet, right? So 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna stop here and be like, "Hey guys, I found this sign. It says danger." Oh crap! What's going on? And I see this large pit and everything going on. You can use a bonus action to do wild shape. I'm gonna do a bat.
To a bat, nice.
I'm trying to read up on wild shape and all this stuff, the stats. I mean, it doesn't say anything.
As a Circle of the Moon Druid, you get to keep your intelligence. So you're an intelligent bat. So you're able to basically you've got flight, and if you get hit, your hit points roll over until it hits you.
When he's a bat, when he traverses, does his gear traverse with him, or does he?
Oddly enough, yes. Everything turns into what he is, and then when he decides to come back out, he becomes his human form again. That's the nature of magic. Do you need the stats for a bat?
I did pull them up in the...
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Everything there.
Yep. So I think I'm just going to hang tight here and assess the sitch. That's my turn.
All right. Zarion, you're counting. Initiative count 10. Roughly 6 seconds is when it goes off. Dredd, I need you to go ahead and make me that dexterity save again. DC, what was it? Whatever it was the last time. 13.
I am going to use my other luck token.
There you go.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
All that armor.
You take 18 points of slashing damage as the blades come out and rip through again. You are holding your hand up for Shy. Let's do a flavor text. Whoever the party leader is, go ahead and give me that flavor 1d6 roll.
That is me.
All right, Shia'la, you feel Dredd's hand grip into yours as Bedlam unleashes underneath of you. It sounds like a clock sprung to life and violently exploded against the walls. You are holding on to Dredd's hand, but they are not moving. Dredd, it is your turn. I need you to make me that death saving throw.
Who's the one that inspected for traps before we came in here?
Motherfucker.
Can I throw him my luck token?
We'll say yes on that, absolutely.
Well, I could do that too. I didn't. I thought it was only by myself.
Thanks, guys.
All right, you have 1 success. As you felt your soul leaving you, you remember all the hardships that you had to endure and everything that you had to make it through to get here. The voice of the people that have gotten you this far saying, "Don't give up, don't give up," as you kind of snap back groggily. Top of the round again, it is Shia'la.
Oh, I pull him up on a ledge, blood that's everywhere. He's got his back down, and I am going to cast Healing Word on him.
All right.
And Did it do it? It did not. Hold on. What am I doing wrong here? All right. Clicking the cast button and it doesn't do anything. So
There you go. 5. You got
All
5
right.
hit points back. Dredd, you are back. You are at 5 hit points.
I've heard.
you better tuck that spleen back in, man. We got work to do.
I imagine that that's what it kind of looks like blood.
Yeah.
Like everything sews itself back together. All right. So is there anything else that you're going to do on your turn, Shia'la?
I just want to take an assessment again, just taking a deeper look at that tile floor from our vantage point to seeing if there's anything else that I see, any other way to get to that other ledge that's so far over there. I feel like we're in a safe spot right now, so I want to use that to our advantage and just do an analysis of it.
So you look at it, you see that the floor is tiled. As you strain a little bit more, you notice that there are symbols in the floor that cause you to kind of look at them. They basically go with 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so there's got to be some kind of code around the room, or maybe on that board Drizz found, or something that gives us the right path across there.
You're definitely on the right track with there being a board, or this is definitely a puzzle.
All right, yeah, so that's my turn.
All right, next step is Zarion. Oddly enough, you are not hearing any of the winding happening again.
I'm still looking at the floor and seeing when he lifted him off of the floor, did the floor lift up a little bit? It's
Give me a
pressurized?
perception check.
I'm on a flat roll 11, a respectable 11.
You didn't see anything give way or anything like that would lead you to believe that there were pressure plates. But you do notice that once weight was taken off the floor, everything stopped. You didn't hear the winding sound anymore.
Yeah, there's some kind of sensor there.
Where
Sophisticated.
it was located in this corner, did the blades actually touch this spot right here?
Yes, the blades went all the way out. If you would have been over halfway into that square, they would have hit you. You were out of the way, tucked out of the way.
I think that whole floor is in there.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about using my fingers where just to push down it to activate it type situation, that on the edge of it. Did I notice that the blades touched that spot?
The blades took up the entirety of that room. It looked like they were on a cartwheel, and it was multi-pronged blades, and as it came out of those slits in the wall, they wobbled a little bit on an axis and just cut up and down in pretty much a 20-foot square. For,
Do you have anything
for
of
all
weight
intents
you
and
can toss?
purposes, it becomes like a cloud of daggers.
See, that's what I'm thinking, but I don't have anything that I could risk losing because I might need the other shield,
Yep, I
later
gotcha.
on. Because I would just toss my shield because I feel like that's good weight.
What about
You know what?
tossing? No, not the shield. What about just tossing one of your rations?
Tossing I have 6 javelins. I'm just gonna toss one of my javelins into the floor.
All
Yeah.
right, you toss one
and-
of your javelins, it strikes, the blades spring off.
Good to know. All right, and I'm assuming the javelin is no more.
Yeah, we'll say that you sacrificed a javelin to make that happen.
Okay.
It's good confirmation though.
Yeah, that is great confirmation. Which I might use another javelin later or something else to pop that off, because we need to figure out what is on there. While I was down on the floor down there, you said it was really musty or whatever. Was there any writing or anything? Have I noticed any writing anywhere?
On the floor? No.
It wouldn't be down in that pit because that's a trap, right? So it's gonna be somewhere, but probably by Drizz.
That's my turn because I don't think I can do anything else right now.
All right, Drizz, it is your go.
Why is his picture not wearing any clothes?
It's just the way it is.
Yeah. Using my keen bat sense, I'm gonna just fly over. I think I get 30 feet, so I think right here.
All right, how far up are you flying?
You said it was a 20-foot ceiling.
Yeah.
I would probably be.
We're saying that, okay, on that one there's a 16-foot high, so it's gotten increasingly smaller. 7-foot ledge, total is 16 feet high. There looks like there's a door on that side.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. If I had to guess, I'm probably somewhere around 10 feet. I'm guessing.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception check using the bat's perception.
Ooh, I gotta look that up. What is that? Mine's a normal is a +3. I'm not sure how to.
What's the wisdom on a bat?
It's a 12 +1.
So yeah, just
Or
rolling. We'll add a +1 to it.
Or is it perception? It's a 20, right?
D20, yes.
Add a 1. Oh gosh, 8.
There looks like there is 4 glyphs on the door. It's the same checkered pattern. And there's
On the door.
it repeats on the door as it does on the thing. That's what you're seeing. So you can see that there are glyphs on the floor, and those glyphs match the ones on the door.
Interesting.
Exactly? Do they match it exactly?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
I'm assuming as a bat I can't communicate, so
I mean, you could squeak till your heart's content.
squeak, squeak, squeak.
What the hell's his problem?
All right, that's
my
my
mother
turn.
was a saint.
That's my turn.
All right.
You squeak back and they're like, how dare you say that?
Dredd, you are there. You are at 5 hit points.
I'll be casting Cure Wounds on myself.
Yeah, I believe that's 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability.
14.
modifier, getting back a respectable 14.
A nice comeback from death, my friend.
Does your cure wounds look any different than the normal style of cure wounds? Do you have your own special little stank you put on it?
Based on his background and that him being a warlock, as the wounds seal, there's kind of this like dark purplish eldritch glow as it comes together.
All right. Do the scars look like anything, like cobwebs?
Yeah, actually, we're gonna go with cobwebs. I think that matches pretty well with him.
There you go.
I'm gonna go ahead and pump another 3 into that.
Giving yourself another 3 hit points from your lay on hands.
Yep.
All right.
And then that is gonna be my turn.
Gotcha. Back up to the top of the round. It is Shia'la, 40 rounds.
Question about spell casting. Can you only cast it once per, like...
You can cast for as many times as you have spell slots.
Okay, so each time you cast, you click one of the slots to fill it up?
Correct.
Okay.
And then if
Okay.
it has the ritual tag, you can take 10 minutes to perform a ritual to cast it without using a spell slot.
Okay.
And you can only cast 1 leveled spell a turn as either an action or a bonus action.
Yeah, my only ritual one is detect magic, but this seems all physical stuff. All right, so remind me again how far away that other ledge was that has that door perched on it?
So
from
it
where-
is 20 feet through a tiled mosaic, and you're noticing that these tiles do in fact have symbols, glyphs on them.
Now, am I able to see the order of these glyphs on the door?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. It's going to be a DC 13.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Squeaky squeak.
Not great.
You do notice that there is something. You cannot make hide nor hair due to the darkness or anything like that exactly what it is, but it does look like there are the exact same pattern, but nothing's notifying you of any answer with that.
Is it from the distance or is it because of the darkness?
The darkness is a factor. The you're looking at it from an angle, so you can only see the top half of the board. It's poorly lit. You don't want to misstep on anything because you've ascertained that this place is obviously trapped.
I'm going to shout, squeak, 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 to try to get Drizz to go to the door and turn back into human form and tell us what's happening.
You know I can comprehend your language.
No, you're back. Fine, I'm gonna say Drizz, go to.
I
the
mean,
door,
we have
tell us what
you
see.
would know that though. We've traveled with him enough to know that he does maintain
Am
his
I, though?
intelligence and understand us. Yes, you, all of us would, because we've all traveled with him already long enough, and he's done it a couple times now.
So what are you trying to give Drizz?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to. I'm sure that's what he's doing anyway, but I'm just gonna say, hey, over on that ledge, we can't reach it, can't see it. Go over by that door and tell us the order of the glyphs, and that'll be my turn.
Gotcha. Next up is Zarion.
I feel like one move and he's followed.
I'm just gonna.
He's.
You said we're on a ledge, right?
Yes, you're on a thin ledge that overlooks a 20-foot pit, and then towards the other people, there's a landing with 4 alcoves, and that's where those blades come out of.
Awesome. I'm gonna go back and just chill out.
All right.
Who guard the boat?
You guys will figure it out. Once you figure out how to open that door, I'll come through. I'll figure out. I'm gonna go grab that danger sign.
burn it.
So I can use it and toss it on top of this to pop the trap, so that way I can go up there the next that round.
All right, Zarion, you are noticing that the pit trap is starting to reset itself.
Nice. I'm gonna go back to the wherever he dropped that sign. I'm guessing he dropped it right here. Oh man. When he got to the top, it was like, oh shit.
Here you go. I'm putting a tasteful rug here. It really ties the room together. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? Okay. All right, Drizz, it is your go.
All right. So this door that I'm staring at, is there a ledge right in front of it, or is it like?
There's about 2.5, 3 foot ledge in front of it. You could easily reassume your human form.
That's what I was gonna do.
All right, you pop yourself up onto there.
Make sure I'm not naked. Okay, I'm good.
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Yep.
Come on. It landed on 19, then it flipped. It's your...
The dust clings to you. Yeah, when you land, a bunch of dust just kind of like clings to you.
Cool. All right, but I'm there safely, I assume, right?
Yep. There is, in fact, a grid that looks exactly like what it is. You're looking, there's possibly an answer to this as you're looking at it. It looks like there's 3 distinct places that you've got to go, but you haven't figured out a rhyme or reason to it yet. If you wanted to make an investigation check.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll try that out.
It's gonna also be a DC 13.
No.
Come on, man.
You're not sure if it's the way that this dust is clinging to things or what's going on. There's no discernible way for you to figure out what's going on, but it's obvious that the answer to what's on the ground in front of Shia'la and Dredd is what's going on with the door.
All right. I'm gonna take the rest of my turn and study this more, see if I can figure it out.
All right. Next turn, I will give you advantage on that roll. Next up is Dredd.
What's this door look like? This door's right here.
So it goes 7 feet up, and then Drizz is on the ledge, and you can see half of what looks like basically the further half of it. You can see up above it these 2 on like the top of the door.
Okay.
And it would lead you to believe that there is in fact this printed on the door, superimposed, and the way for you to get through would be to decipher which way is the proper way. You're in the process right now of trying to figure out which is the best one to step on.
It's the last crusade.
Hey, Drizz, did you check that door to see if it was unlocked?
He has not.
How stout does this door look?
The door, it looks very stout. It is stone. You notice no visible hinges, anything like that.
It's magic.
All right, I say we hold tight and support Drizz in his efforts to be smart. That is my turn.
All right, next up is Shia'la.
That's probably odd, but I want to use my religion check because I know that found that talisman or whatever it was in that burning building, and we're in some kind of temple. So I want to see if I can determine anything about those symbols that are on the floor.
All right.
Maybe they say something that would make sense.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a religious check, and then based off of how well you roll, I will give you the information. You can definitely tell that this is one of the older temples out there, built in reverence to a god, and you can see that it honors the crocodile and the human, which is a lot of what Mama was telling you about that story.
Well, if this is a temple to a god, that means there's treasure. That's my turn. Still waiting for Drizz.
All right, next up is Zarion.
I'm going to pray.
Okay, what are you praying for?
I'm gonna pray that we don't die in this temple, and also that we can find more evidence and find where Roz is. Hopefully this will help us and lead us towards Roz.
All right, you're saying a prayer. That's your go. Drizz, it is up to you. You will get advantage on this next turn.
All right, investigation or perception? Which one?
It's going to be an investigation. Perception, you know it's a door, and it can't be opened by any normal means.
I know it. As I study it, I think I might have the answer.
Say it with confidence, man. It's our lives on the line down here.
I said this silently so you guys couldn't hear it.
You look at it and you notice that there are a certain, almost imperceivable, but these things glow with an arcane light. It looks like there is one spot to step, and that is that first one right there.
Aha! I think I might have it. Do you trust me?
Might as well.
I'm gonna figure out what do I have on me. I don't know if I do to kind of point. I'm
Just use letter number sequences. A's
Well-
across the tops, one's across the 1, 2, 3, 4 down the side.
Every once in a while we try to overcomplicate things and fuck up a good thing. I literally just marked the one that you know is
Yeah, you
safe.
did.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
step on it.
All right, you step on it, and the one that you see fully lights up. So that is the very bottom one that lights up, and then the next one is that exact same one, but one step forward.
that way. Take one step this way. There you go.
Is everybody kind of cool? Let's just figure this out, or I'm just going.
No, it's your turn. So
Okay.
And then the next one is going to be that one,
yeah, right there, right there. Oh, careful.
and then that one.
Good games.
Pretty much. That is the proper sequence. As you go through, everything's good. As you were stepping on these things, you smelt hot oil,
Ooh,
but nothing happened.
that's not good.
That could have gone poorly.
Yes. Does this door open now?
It does not, but all of those things are lit up.
I'm gonna try to jump up here next to him.
All right, it's easy for you to jump up.
Can I unlock this thing?
How are you going to attempt to unlock it?
Thieves' tools.
There's not necessarily a mechanical lock, but as you're looking at it to see where you could put your thieves' tools in order to probe this thing, you notice that the checkerboard that's on there looks like it's tiled. So you could possibly push in things.
Okay, I'm gonna explain that to the smart person and see if he can figure out which ones I need to press. So say, hey Drizz, I got an idea, and exposition. That's my turn.
Gotcha. Back up to the top of the round, it is Shia'la.
Alright, moving right along the noted path. Before I go up to that ledge, is there anything in front of me, or is it just a wall?
It's just a wall. It's about 7 feet high. It is easy for you to walk up there. You guys notice that as Shia'la was stepping on those things, it looks like glyphs inside of the thing lit up in the exact same pattern that they were walking.
Alright, I'm gonna pull myself up on this ledge and press those glyphs in the order that we stepped on them on the floor.
All right, you press the bottom one, it pulses to life. You press the second one, going in the order that they were going through. You go to hit the third one, and this is where I need everybody to go ahead and give me a DC 13 Constitution save as a large thunderous roar burst out from the door.
How do I roll this? Sorry.
So you go to the saving throws below your stats, and then you should see Constitution. If you just click on it,
Okay.
it'll auto-populate. So DC 13 Constitution saving throw. If you passed, you will only take 4 points of damage, and you are not pushed prone.
Is this also me, or is it just them?
Nope, it's just them.
Oh, okay, good. Because
You
I
were-
would be pushed to the ground.
You were nowhere near the door.
Ooh.
All right.
So you take
So you only
Succeed is
only
what?
take 4 and you're not knocked prone. And then let's see, Shia'la, you were knocked. You failed. If you give me an acrobatics check, DC 13. If you make it, you will land on the safe tile. If you do not, it starts another quagmire of events. Okay, so you go and then you drop down and you hit. And as you're hitting, you start to maneuver over a little bit. You pull yourself back, and as you look up, you see hundreds of spouts, and they all look like they're primed red hot.
So did I take any damage on that?
No, you took 9 points of damage
Okay.
from the fall and stuff like that, but you did not take any from the fire trap that was set there to basically immolate you.
Alright, well, I'm taking Was that my action? Going up there? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not in line of anything and just wait for my turn to do some healing.
All right, Zarion, it is your turn. Give me a perception check.
This temple's messing us up.
I don't know if Jay's back.
There it is.
Perception check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha. Look, I'm praying, so I got a 7. I wasn't paying attention to shit.
You're hearing all that stuff out there. You kind of look up, take a look around. Everything seems to be fine. What would you like to do?
It's still within the 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Do I feel anything?
Nope.
That's good. I'm gonna pray for Dredd to find his way to Horus.
Okay. Is that your turn?
I will use my action. Is it an action? Yeah, it's an action. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
15. I'm maxed out.
Nice.
Didn't mean that much. I should have probably done Lay on Hands. Did you let me change that
Yeah.
to
We'll see.
lay on Hands?
It's
All right.
Finger on a chest piece, you know.
That way I have that spell for later.
All right.
I'll just give myself the 6 back through that, and then I'll use my action as the prayer. And there you go.
Gotcha. And that's your turn. Next up would be
After just witnessing the failed attempt to open this door, I'm gonna do some more investigation. Figure this out, because we're missing something here.
so the checkerboard that's on the door matches the floor. When you stepped in the proper sequence, which you noticed because it was imperceivable before, but once somebody stepped on it, the glyphs glowed up. Shia'la pressed the first 2, nothing happened. After pressing the third one, a large wave of concussive force came out. So obviously you guys are doing something right.
If Dark Souls has taught me anything, it's the right order. So I'll hit 1 and 2,
All right.
and then I'll hit the other one that he didn't hit next.
All right. I need a Constitution saving throw DC 13 as the concussive wave of force comes out again, and that's going to be Dredd and Drizz.
That hurt.
Guys, I would just like to apologize that I'm not with you, but I am a huge son of a bitch, and that's a little area to stand in.
So Drizz, you take 9 points of thunder damage, and then Dredd, you will take those 4 points of thunder damage. Drizz, you are getting ready to be knocked down. I will give you the same thing with landing on a safe tile, the one that Shia'la's on.
Can I assist at all?
Do you
Like,
have
try to
anything?
catch him?
Do you have anything that would allow
No.
you as a reaction to catch him?
I do not, sir. Thank you.
A luck point so he can catch himself.
I'm out. It has not been a good
No,
night.
I'm
okay.
offering. Is that okay? Can I give him a luck point as
Yeah.
a reaction? Because I literally am praying for him right this second. So I feel like it would just be like, bam,
I will allow it.
nice.
What am I rolling? Acrobatics?
We'll say with that luck point, you land next to Shia'la. Both of you,
Okay.
feet stammering just to remain on that one tile. It is the most life or death game of
Squid Games.
It is the game of Twister, where your life could literally be on the line. Because as you settle yourself in, you look up, the whole entire ceiling is glowing a dull red. What you thought were eyes of bats is actually a whole bunch of exhaust
Cool.
ports for a flame trap.
Cool. Yeah, so was that was an interaction, or was that my action to hit the...
If you have an action that you'd like to do, we'll discuss it.
Well, I was just gonna do Cure Wounds if you'd allow it.
Go for it.
Cool.
By all means, heal up as much as you can possibly do.
Alright, 15 on that.
There you go.
I think that's my turn. Kinda just reeling on what just happened. Like, man, I thought I had that figured out. I'm dumb.
Yeah. So you touched the first 2, no issues whatsoever. Then you went to go touch another one, and you touched the fourth one, the very last one, and got hit. Shia'la touched the third one and got hit. So you know that the first 2 are safe.
But why are those different then? That's, yeah, okay.
It's 1, 2... I don't know. It's the only deduction, right? Anyway, it's not my turn.
All right. So next up is Dredd, and you've got those going through your head. They touched the bottom 2, no worries whatsoever. And then it looks like both of the top ones were touching. Each and every single time the trap goes off, and you're taking damage from it.
Careful of your choice, man.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do in the meantime is, because Dredd's not great with math, but he does know everybody's hurting. So I'm going to yell, everybody stop touching shit. And I'm going to reach down and pull Shia'la back up so that we're all out of the kill zone. And then how much damage has she taken?
I have 4 hit points.
Left. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds as I pull her up.
As you're being pulled up, the magical energy coalesces, and there's these small little amethyst spiders that skitter out from the edges of the cloak along and just basically start wrapping up your wounds in amethyst gossamer. So you got back 9 hit points.
Like it. Much appreciated.
And then we should all be on that ledge.
I'm just saying that was
Big
really
rat.
sexy.
No, I'm
what
still
you
down.
just said, Alex. That was
I've
sexy.
been working on my narration.
That was good. I liked it.
The glyphs, the bottom ones, there's what? Number 3, number 2, number 3.
Right. So we know that if we hit number 2 sets something off,
And number 4 sets something.
and number 3 in the 4th column sets something off, right?
No. He said it in the order. He went 3-3. I tried 3-3-2 and it set it up. And then he tried 3-3-4 and it set it up.
And every time
So
you get it wrong,
Trying to figure out.
Three,
Everybody
three,
gets
three. 333. I'm just saying.
333 or 331. My options, right?
When you're looking at the floor, why?
That's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna go 333.
Man, you got to get hit by a fireball.
Level 3, bitches.
I was like, damn it, Jay, you stole it.
He's smirking.
I'm just waiting to hear what Dredd's gonna do for their turn. You cast that healing and stuff like that. You're looking at the door. What are you gonna press?
Hey, this shit needs more studying.
So I think that before I press anything, we need to like take some sort of like strategic withdrawal and make sure that we're not standing. We don't have like, 3 of our party members standing right in front of it each time. So can we get at least, here's how I think we can get it. If we can get Drizz and Shia'la down to the ledge where they're not even touching it, or if one of us stays up and the other 2 stay down, that way we're at least like out of the blast radius. I'm guessing. Is that what it feels like?
Yeah, anybody who's up there has to deal with the Constitution save DC 13 for that thunder wave that's coming out.
I'm at 13 hit points, so I'm probably gonna retreat back to that previous ledge.
So those are the instructions I'm going to give. I'm going to say, you guys fall back. I'm going to stay here and try it so you're not in the way. And that's my turn.
All right, Shia'la, it is your go.
All right, I backtrack on those known spots and hop back up to that safety ledge where we were at prior.
While Shia'la is touching those safe tiles, you notice that they do in fact light up in the order that you touch them. So there is a connection. AKA that is the proper order to touch things. Is the third one, the third one, the second one, the third one.
Well, I was thinking maybe we all have to be on one, but we don't have enough of a party to do this. What if... Okay, on my way...
You could use something to push on the other one while
That's
you're
what
on.
I was going to say. So on my way back, looking at my inventory, I'm going to drop... I want to drop a ration on this first one, and then move to the second one and call up and say, hey, are both glyphs lit up or just the one I'm on?
Just the one that you're on.
Okay. So I'm going to get my ration back. I don't know. Ration back, I'm going back to my safety ledge, and I'm going to do healing word again.
All right.
I don't think your ration was heavy enough.
Maybe, sure. Take that. And I strummed my loot and healed myself, and now I feel great.
Yeah.
Giddy it.
All right, and then I'm just gonna turn back around and just continue studying both the floor and the door. As he's about to do whatever to the door, I'm just gonna, intensely, with like a purpose I've never had before, just focus and see the correlation and see if I pick anything out that we haven't seen already.
From where you're at, it is impossible to see the lower portion of the ledge. It's almost like if you were standing on somebody else's shoulders, you could see the entirety of the puzzle. But where you're at now, you basically see a minor amount of light coming from the base of it, and then you see where those safe spots are at.
All right, yeah, and then I'm just waiting. That's my turn.
All right, Zarion, you hear Kuasha and Hassan. They're yelling, "Hey, hey!" and they're pointing over to where you're at.
I look up and actively look around.
All right, you see some groups of goblins that look like they were trying to sneak past. But now that you know what to look for, you find them. It is your turn.
I'm actually gonna go back. I know where the path is along the side right here, and with the danger sign that I grabbed, I'm gonna walk along the side and toss it down on there so the blades will pop out.
All right, you throw it
As
down
long
there,
as-
all the blades
As
activate.
long as Shia'la is not in the actual kill zone area, because she's
No,
up on that ledge,
no.
right?
I'm up on
level
the
up.
ledge.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, let it go off. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll have to. Unless, is it a free action
To do what?
to drop the thing to pop it off? The danger sign?
Yeah, you can throw the thing down there and get the stuff going.
Because I would like to. Can I use my dash action? Get up next to her?
Sure.
Alright, that's what I like to do.
You time it pretty well to bypass all the blades. It looks like they roll out, they cut in a specific circular pattern to try to maximize the carnage that they have, and then they roll back in. It looks like it's a very mechanical setup.
That'll be good. We can have those goblins. God, those goblins might get in the boats. We need.
I don't think they will. I think they know we're in here.
Yeah, and they're gonna go after the boats.
You gonna go take them all out?
What are you doing?
Oh my god, I probably should have done that. I had to get up here to talk to you guys, to tell you guys what's going on.
You could always turn around and start shouting at them to try to draw them in.
Yeah, intimidate them and be like, yeah, that's all right. You can't come get us because you guys are little bitches.
Not intimidate, it's provoke. Provoke them.
Well, I'm going with an intimidation, like, you guys can't do it.
Oh, we'll see how they react on their next turn. Unless you're using something like compelled duel.
No, because that would be a single person and I can't see them.
Gotcha.
And that's why I was saying if I roll an intimidation, would you like me to or no?
You can say whatever you're gonna say, and then they will react accordingly. What are you gonna call out?
I'll say it. I guess I'll just say it in common. But I'll be like, those goblins are nothing but troll dung, and try to provoke them to come in here. That's about it.
Gotcha. All right. We'll see what they do on their turn. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm out.
All right. They proceed to start heading over to the boats, and they are starting to get ready to leave in the boats.
Oh.
That is their go. Next up is Drizz.
Would I be able to dash through these puzzles to take movement, or is this considered like a terrain thing?
So it's not difficult terrain for you because you kind of know what's going on and where you need to put your feet. So we're not going to do difficult terrain. You'll be able to hit your full movement. It's just the verticals will also factor in. So there's like 7 feet down.
Yep.
And Zarion, with your height, you can actually see you can see one below what everybody else can see. So you can see the top one all the way down to the second one. The first one, due to the angle, is beyond your line of sight.
Well, I'm 7'6".
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Even if I get out of the temple, they're gonna be gone by the time we get out there.
Oh no.
You're gonna be taking on all of them on your own.
Well, there's nothing I can do on my turn.
Oh my god. Stupid.
Might as well stay the course.
How many are there? 6, 9, 4,
There's like 10.
10. They're gonna take all of our shit, guys.
Wasn't Damien's character out there with them, like out in the
Yeah,
water?
if you look, they're probably about another 200 feet in the middle of the river. Because that's where you guys said that you wanted them to be.
But we left those boats on the shore, so they're just gonna sail over to them.
Damn. Well, alright, so I got a 7 foot up, 7 foot down, and then over. Is that what I'm understanding? 14. Is that
Yeah,
right?
your verticals factor into it as well.
So that's 14, and then, so if I take a dash, that's 60 minus 14, right? Would be out.
I think so.
Is my math, what is that? It'd be 44. So let's see, 46-ish. Right at the cusp there, huh? I'm gonna do that because I don't think I'm having. There's nothing that I can do in here. So if I would maybe get lucky, do something out here. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna yell.
The place where the blade traps doesn't go off because Zarion already did that. Did you skirt around the edge or did you just run past?
Oh no, I skirted.
Okay. Yep, you're good.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna give a yell, and that'll be my turn, or a scream, or a curl, or a cry, whatever.
All right. Next up is Dredd.
You got this.
I am going to move alongside him, but when I get here, instead of doing nothing, I'm gonna cast. Let's see.
To get there, you have to do a dash.
Yeah, your action, right, to dash.
No, it's 30 feet of movement, right?
No, that's 60
Yeah.
to get up there.
Yeah, that's 60 to get to where you are.
I had to dash to get to where I was.
That is true.
Okay, hold on a second.
Not to be a stickler.
I did not.
I
No,
love where you're
it's
going.
good. Now let me get my measurements right. So 30 feet goes here. So okay, so I'm right about here.
You got some long range stuff you can do.
Yes, I do. I'm sorry, guys. I had a different measurement to begin with. This is 60 feet. Boom. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire
Nice.
All right.
over these guys.
What is DC for them to?
13, I want to say. Stand by.
All right. They all fit there.
Let me.
Were you
build a
going for
little-
the boats or we're going for them?
No, I was going for them. So the idea is now there. It's a 20 foot. So 10.
We'll say it's easy enough for you to get all of them.
Cool. So now ranged attacks have advantage, gentlemen. And do I have a bonus action?
That's the question that you can answer.
That is a question I can answer. I can't. With 2-weapon fighting, can I take a range shot?
You have to have already attacked with a weapon in order
Okay,
to get the
gotcha.
second part of the 2 weapons.
On it. Yep. Cool. All right. That is my turn then.
Gotcha. All right, Shia'la, it is your go.
You fellas ready? Let's do some bardic inspiration, if you guys don't mind.
I would love it.
Lay it on me.
Sing it.
As a bonus action, a creature other than you within 60 feet that you can see or hear gains inspiration. Okay, so it says D6.
Yep.
10 minute.
All right, 1d6.
And they get it added to it, but before they see the outcome.
All right.
To whom are you giving it to? Because you can see
Hi.
everybody.
See, since Drizz is up front and he's got the first attack, I'm gonna give it to Drizz.
I'll have the first attack.
What's that?
I'll probably get the first attack. But
Oh shoot, yeah, you're right behind me.
I'm
You gonna
about
give
to
it
run.
this-
Will you make it all the way over there to make an attack?
I'm gonna make it 35 feet right next to Drizz. That's my movement, and then I can chuck a javelin at this last one.
Or do you have anything that could do an area damage?
No, me, just me.
All right, I'm gonna give you the bardic inspiration. That is for the.
Or a save.
You can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. This can be added after you see the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
All right, so I'm gonna thrum the loot. Get over there fast. Pull out your weapons and kick their ass.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Good times.
As the musical notes chime from my lute, you can see the little purple and blue flicker head over to you.
Is that your
Is
turn?
it good enough for his own heroic inspiration?
Yes, that is my turn.
All right, Zarion, you have heard the trap reset itself.
I'll drop this javelin on it.
All right. When you drop the javelin, you notice that it gets caught up in some of the spike or in some of the blade trap. Roll me a 1d6. On a 5 or a 6, something happens.
Big money, no way, man. Yeah. 5.
As the javelin hits and it's being picked up, one of the spike traps has in fact, or not spike traps, but one of the slicing blade traps has effectively become disarmed because it wedged itself in there and it is no longer able to activate. So any damage gets reduced by 1d8.
Nice.
But it went off, so it'll reset itself at your initiative account again.
I'll move over there.
All right.
Shimmying along the side, and I guess I can't. I guess I can't attack since I had to set that trap off. Sorry, but I will use
We'll
it.
say that it's just one of those things. It's item interaction, something easy. If you
Okay.
want to make the attack, go ahead and make the attack. It's going to be a AC 15.
Ah, man, 13. Oh well, just short.
Yeah.
Oh no, I already knew what the outcome was, so I couldn't have added it to it.
They do have that fairy fire.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, that gives you advantage.
It does. So go ahead and roll another d20 or make another attack.
With
We'll just
it?
Take the higher one.
Yeah,
So
and
14
so
unfortunately
plus-
still isn't enough.
It's plus his whatchamacallit. The 5. You said you rolled a 5 for that bardic of inspiration.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is that the 5? Or are you going to use that bardic inspiration to turn that 14 into a 19?
Yeah, because I wanted to hit that son bitch.
All right, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do my things have to have? Is it a melee attack or for my divine?
Divine Smite, yes.
It is melee. Okay.
Is that your turn?
Is that...
All right, the goblin's turn. They all look and turn towards you. One of them starts barking orders. They unleash an entire torrential pour of arrows that almost seem to blot out the sky. I'm just kidding. There's 10 of them. They're not that epic. They shoot like 10 arrows at you.
Then we'll fight in the shade, and I have dark vision.
Out of all the attacks that were made, you only take 2 piercing damage, as only 1 or 2 arrows actually end up making it to you. So you take 2 points of damage from 10 arrows coming your way, and they get in the canoes and they start rowing downstream. All right, they are gone. As you guys are kind of sitting there trying to figure out what to do, I figured that this will be a good place to kind of end it for tonight. And
Yeah, that was rough.
I say we'll pull Shia'la out to the front, so that way the next time we start it, you guys will be at the feet, and then if Damien can make it, then he can come up there. But you guys know about all the traps that are going on and stuff like that.
I'm not gonna lie, we got our ass kicked this whole session.
So I say we take a long rest.
Are we cutting our... Well, we can't leave our Qualpa and Quappa out there, Quasha.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be there for like 8 hours out in a boat.
Yeah,
Well, we're assuming that... Are these... What the hell did we just... What stole our boats? I'm having a brain
So,
meltdown.
The goblins
The goblins were...
took their boats back, because that was the goblins' boats. They
weren't...
They were here before you guys, which is why the fire was lit, which is why you saw
Yeah,
the
yeah.
small humanoid stuff. they even pulled the warning off of there to try to figure out what was going on. So there were context clues that they were there.
So do we know, are they actually headed toward our supplies, or are they just going downstream?
No, they're going downstream. They're trying to get
we
out.
don't give a shit about them then.
Yeah.
I thought they were going for our supplies in Quasha, so I was like,
There's
we
like
gotta help.
there's like 200 feet, and then you've got like a druid and a rogue with a crossbow. Like, they would not make it anywhere near. They're trying to get out of there. Not everything wants to fight to the death, especially when death is one of those things that's permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say we
gotta figure out this puzzle.
Tactical retreat around that fire and take a long rest and figure this shit out.
So we'll discuss what type of rest and everything like that you guys are going to be up for at the next time. I don't want you guys to like fast forward 8 hours. Like, you guys just got here. It's been a total of, we'll say, probably about 10 minutes worth of time for you guys to like explore everything, take a look. You guys got repeatedly fucked up by all those traps.
Yeah.
My divine sense is gonna end. Start next session.
Yeah. So right now you guys are like kind of there, and then whoever makes it to the next session will figure out like what's going on from there. If you want to take that rest from there, we can easily go like, all right, roll to see if there's a random encounter, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Honestly, I think time is of the essence, though. I don't want to burn 8 hours here. I think we need to figure this thing out and head down a little bit the river, because we didn't really make it anywhere.
I was thinking at least a short rest just so we can heal.
Yeah, an hour you guys can definitely like burn some hit dice and stuff like that. But you're looking at another 1 day, another 2 days, and you guys will be at Camp Vengeance.
Yeah, I say we kill an hour just to heal.
It's fine. We can start that up, and then
We'll take that at the beginning of the next one. So
Yep.
make that happen.
Damn. Hey, I will say this. I don't know if the recording is still going or not.
It's still going. Yeah.
You'll chop me out. Anyway, I will say I like the puzzle element that you threw in here.
That was fun.
Yeah,
Not everything is just like, let's go beat it to death. I mean, we actually have to think about this one, so appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are getting the full Tome of Annihilation treatment.
I like how we went into this, like even kind of knowing what sort of we were going up to, and we don't have like a single rogue or ranger in the party.
Oh, yeah.
We let him go watch the boat. We're like, oh shit, no, we needed him.
Yeah.
I thought he was just taking a piss. Where did he go?
All right. See you later.
All right.
Thanks,
catch
brother.
you later.
Great session.
Good night, guys.
All right. Have a good one, you
Yeah.
guys. I'm going to bed. Gonna go
Yeah.
pass out.
Later.
See ya.